Good morning, afternoon or evening as be the case, maybe. In this video we take about how civil engineer influence communication between in large city and other topics such as commerce, roads, etc. First, we will starting define what is civil engineering. Civil engineering is the discipline of professional engineers that employ knowledge of calculation, um, mechanics, hydraulics, and physics to handle the design, constructions, maintenance of infrastructure in the environment, including roads, railways, bridges, canals, ports, etc. Civil engineer is the oldest after military engineer, hence its name parts distinguish non-military activities with military. Taking into account what civil engineer is, in this space and learning integration product, I want to talk and give my point of view about what civil engineer represent for great points such as the communication of two large cities using simple a large bridge, as in the San Francisco Bridge in Los Angeles, California, this, like this bridge. Civil engineer had to go through many processes to be what it is today. We go back thousands of years ago where civilizations did not have the knowledge of what they have today about constructions and what you can head to and say, I want a bridge here. No, you have to do earth studies, geological studies, etc. I believe that thanks to civil engineer we can make great trips saving time, thanks to large construction such as the aforementioned San Francisco Bridge. The Golden Gate is a suspension bridge located in the United States, California, that joins the San Francisco Peninsula by the north with the south of Marin County. Near Sausalito, Golden Gate is also the name of the strait on which the bridge is built and receives its name from the strait in Constantinople, also called the Golden Gate, as it communicates Europa with Asia. I have never had the opportunity to go through the bridge. I know that it connects a city with a kind of island, but I will not imagine the facts of not having that bridge. So I have never used it in my life. I know it has saved time to travelers what have used the bridge connecting the aforementioned island with the city. Look where we look, we see some creation of civil engineer, some house, some road, some public space, everything is full civil engineer. Considering this engineer one of the largest and most important since the human being, he realized he need living and communication. I visualize the civil engineer in 2025 as one of the greatest, as something that moves the world, and that is why I decided to study this career. For the future it must be honest, a civil engineer will always have a work. I conclude this video saying that civil engineer is the maximum. Thanks to the brother of Rai and Rai for lending me his computer. Yeah. I visualize the civil engineer in 2025 as one of the greatest, as something that moves the world, and that is why I decided to study this career. For the future it must be honest, a civil engineer will always have a work. I conclude this video saying that civil engineer is the maximum. Thanks to the brother of Rai and Rai for lending me his computer.